I'm Selena. We'll be talking about treatments of Black Death. There are several treatments regarding Black Death, including animal cures, potions, fumigations, bloodletting, paste, flight from infected area, persecution, religious cures, and quarantine social distance. I'll be listing one example of each used particularly in the Black Death. Animal cures. The Vickery method was named for the English doctor Thomas Vickery, who initially advocated it. It was one of the most well-liked treatments. The back and tail of a healthy chicken were removed, and this exposed portion of the living animal was then put to the enlarged mouth of the ill person while being secured with straps. It was believed that the chicken was catching the disease from the person when displayed symptoms of illness. It was taken off, cleaned, and then put back until the patient or the chicken passed away. Potion. First use vinegar was one of the most well-known potions, which was made from a mixture of cider, vinegar, or wine and spices like sage, clove, rosemary, and wormwood, and was believed to be a powerful defense against the plague. According to the legend, for robbers invented and exploited it so they could plunder the graves and homes of the dead and dying, while remaining resistant to the plague. Although no one today claims it can cure the plague, first use vinegar is still produced and utilized in the profession of homeopathy as an antibacterial agent. Fumigation. Other than potions, purging the air was thought to be a successful treatment. Homes were fumigated with incense or just smoke from the burning, since it was believed that the plague was spread by poor air. People carried bouquets of flowers that they put into their faces in an effort to fumigate their lungs as well as to fend off the smell of decaying carcasses. This was just as ineffective as the previous treatment. Bloodletting. By the time of the medieval era, bloodletting was a well-established treatment for all manner of ailments. It was believed that by draining out the bad blood that caused disease, the good blood that remained would restore health. The favorite therapy was leeching, which involved placing several leeches on the patient's body to remove the bad blood. But because leech collectors made a large wage, not everyone could afford this procedure. For those who were less well off, a tiny skin incision was performed with a knife, and the blood was collected in a cup and thrown away. Paste. Syrup was the most widely used potion among the elite. It was extremely challenging to create. Recipes frequently contained up to 80 ingredients, and opium was frequently used in substantial proportions. As noted by Ligon, a paste made from the components was combined with syrup and consumed as needed. It's not obvious exactly what the ingredients were or why it worked. Syrup was frequently referred to as a treacle, while it was in liquid form, but it appears that it could be used as a paste. Flight from infected area and persecution. The rich didn't want to take a urine bath to be covered in feces, so they departed the affected area or city. These people, as well as many others from all social classes, attempted to end the disease by eradicating what they saw as its root cause, underrepresented populations that were viewed as outsiders. Religious cures. Medieval church set up typical religious treatments including prayer, fasting, go to church, persecuting those who were perceived to be out of fault, and taking part in religious processions. Quarantine and social distance. The only method that worked for stopping the plague spread, but not for curing it, was quarantining the sick from the healthy. The first to implement this practice was the port city of Ragusa, today's Dubrovnik, Croatia, which at the time was ruled by Venice and imposed a 30-day isolation period on incoming ships. After the plague decimated the population of Ragusa in 1348, city's residents realized that the illness was contagious and that human contact could spread it. The law of quarantino, which is where the word quarantine comes from, was extended to 40 days as a result of Ragusa's successful strategy, which was imitated by other cities.
Created using Powtoon.